Sometimes we hear fighters on the show and they talk about a loss and they say it's the best thing that could have ever happened to them. When you talk about Matt Brown and that fight, is that one of those cases for you? Can you talk about what the effects of that fight had on you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't be the fighter I am. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for that loss. I believe. I mean, there was, of course, going into that fight. I had the phenomenal knockout, first fight in the UFC. There was a lot of hype around me being undefeated in kickboxing. It took a lot of stress off of me because I got the loss. I got the loss. It's out of the way. Now I can just go out there and do my thing and just go out there and fight and not have to worry about losing anymore because the start of ours already happened. But I knew that I had a lot to work on. A, with my weight cut. B, with my takedown defense as well. And thank goodness, I mean, man, it was a miracle that, Chris Weidman ended up calling me, bringing me in for his fight with Anderson Silva. Because if it wasn't for that and having, such a phenomenal wrestler as Chris in on your legs all the time, it just makes the 170 seem easy.
Steven, a lot of people feel like you're next in line. You deserve that fight. I'm sure you're going to go back into the gym, and at some point, they got to break out that laptop and put in the UFC Fight Pass. The name Robbie Lawler, are you going to be typing that in? Tyron Woodley, are you going to be kind of looking at both of them? How's all that going to work out?
As of right now, I'm looking at both. They're getting ready to fight at UFC 201. Actually, I'm one of the analysts for that fight. I believe I'll head out to California. Hopefully, we'll get to, talk about the fight a little bit, But both those guys, phenomenal fighters, been at the top of the game for a long time, and tremendous athletes, as you know, Robbie Lawler is, and Tyron Woodley, very explosive guy and good explosive shot takedowns. Robbie Lawler's got great jiu-jitsu and great wrestling as well, but he loves to keep it standing. I actually see Robbie Lawler coming out with the fight. I mean, I think he's going to win it. He gets stronger as the rounds go on, and Tyrone is notorious for slowing down as the rounds go on. So if Tyrone doesn't finish it in the first round, I see Robbie Lawler just grinding him out.
One last thing, Steven. About a few weeks ago, everybody was on the Damian Maia hype train. You know how MMA is, man. Whoever's the hot ticket, everybody's going to talk about it, whether it's the media, the fans, whatever, social media. Everybody was on his nuts. So decisions are going to be made here in the next few months. You got the benefit of I guess, having the last performance. So Maia's more, I guess, in the history books. But for the matchmakers, for anybody that thinks it should be Maia and his 5-0 run in his last five, tell fans why it should be you and your 7-0 run that you've had here in the welterweight division.
Well, it's just that. I've got the longest winning streak. I fought, I took out Jake Ellenberg in the first round, Johnny Henderson in the first round. Unanimous decision by Rory McDonald, who was the last guy to fight Robbie Lawler. I mean, who else? I mean, they have to give it to me. I think I proved it enough that I deserve that title shot. I thought I was going to get it after the Johnny Hendricks fight. Former welterweight champion and somebody who went 10 rounds with Robbie Lawler. And, the last fight that he went, it was controversial.
Mm-hmm.
So, it just, I don't know, man. If they don't, something's up. They have to give it to me.